the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. This that splash, this that drip. Yeah, yeah, champion, huh? Yeah, we here.
Today, from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Tennessee Titans.
With the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They come in playing reasonably well. Losers the last time out, but winners of 4 or 5 before that. Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Here come the Bengals now to take over. Leading them out is the Austin, Texas native. At quarterback, it's Baker Mayfield.
We saw something last week you don't see very often. Team loses, but the quarterback, the trigger man, Offensive Player of the Week in the AFC. That's pretty impressive.
You rarely see that. Of course, don't worry, folks. He said the obligatory, I would have traded that for a victory any day of the week.
Yeah, no doubt about it, but still, he must have played awfully well to win it when his team lost.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them over 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now the second down throw on target, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. He's got the first down and more past midfield, and finally brought down at the 43. That good for 19 at a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Joe Mixon.
Oh, shit.
Mixon with a first down and more.
Wow.
Did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line.
Wow.
A big play there for Cincinnati. 42 yards. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? Five or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Salvon Ahmed, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
Hey, they can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed. And this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. But whatever they said appears to have worked. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
The Titans take over 1st and...
So now the Titans get their first shot on offense. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Briscoe.
Oh,
this
God.
one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that
Here
one,
we
and
go.
it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think can absorb that contact.
To throw on 3rd down. Briscoe. And he
Oh,
that's
that's here we go. Here we go. Gotcha. Here we go.
And they will set up shop in
Here we
enemy
fucking
territory at the 42-yard line.
Why do we even do this?
3rd and long that time. He
I
was
mean,
trying
that's
to make
just-
something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me, and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Catch is made. It's Harmon. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A toss left, Mixon. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
On second down, here's Mixon. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8 on the carry.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Tyler Boyd. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor.
I mean, goddamn. And then, oh, see, there it is. And then they make it what? Ever so, we're going to make him slow down. We're going to make him slow down. You know what? God damn, man.
In effect.
McManus now for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. With that run, double check my math. Yes, he has hit 8,000 career rushing yards.
And that's fantastic. That means he's now approaching the top 50 all-time rushers in NFL history. That means he just sped past Terrell Davis, who's in the Hall of Fame. And now he's just got to go ahead and be strong and run hard because he's chasing down Larry Zonka.
Okay.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, because it... Yeah.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs. In the top 5 in the NFL, it's all a mindset. And I'm guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Derrick Henry.
Henry again, the ball.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 18 carries, 76 yards.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell.
Oh, whoa.
Number 3 in the league in rushing within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that too.
Henry. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it in to the perimeter. Probably owes us a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now it's Henry. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
And we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit. But how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations. And we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 5 at the Bengals' 13-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. This is Bell. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll run with Henry. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. The 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Bell. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. Briscoe, a screen to Bell. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Nothing.
So backed up to the 6 now. 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Briscoe to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
The pass intended for Le'Veon Bell.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach.
He got it.
When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On for the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
Titans 3.
That drive just seemed to go for an eternity. I could kind of hear our sponsor saying, hey, we need to get our product pushed here. But then it ends in a field goal.
Yeah, how about that? Not enough time for product placement, but plenty of time to get 3 points out of the deal. I know that the guys on defense, though, they wanted to get those products out there. They wanted to stop that drive, just were unable to do so.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And he stopped immediately there.
Joe Mixon.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz.
Mayfield.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Mayfield with it once more. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Awful. Yeah. The hardest lead.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
So that's oh no. I thought that was the girl's boyfriend that has the big
So maybe
big
just
SUV,
a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Working out of the gun, Mayfield looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Boyd. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 3.
And the Bengals on third down.
Yeah.
A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he connects with Ertz.
Damn.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to. But
The
he still
girl
knows
with
all
the
tricks,
SUV with all the
Even
lines.
that little
We talked about it the other day.
push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Short of the goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Mixon trying to punch it in. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And it's 21-3. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Where's the first?
Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. So far, been so good this season. Well on his way, as you see, a 1,000-yard campaign. Is he almost having the type of year to where you say, let's let him get his and we'll control everything else?
That's one way to go about it. Personally, I go about it differently. I'm taking on the bullet. I've got to, because he gives his team an identity and confidence. And if we slow him down, now guess what? Everyone starts looking at each other like, who's going to make a play? Because he's made all the plays so far. So I have to go get him first. Build my defenses towards shutting him down.
Good luck. I mean, not many teams have been able to do it. We'll see. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. This is Henry. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Briscoe, he'll try and run it. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
On 1st down, Briscoe. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Briscoe. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. From the gun, Briscoe. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. They'll run here with Farrow. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
To the 2-minute warning.
4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays. But I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
So you're having a little coffee with your creamer.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multi.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Brashad Perriman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. Well, we've talked about it before. You know, this jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all about creating different ways to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And wasn't it interesting that prior to this game, head coach told us, I saw this sitting at my chair watching a Tuesday night college game and decided to implement it myself.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now,
I'm sorry, but different question. If it was baseball, what would you be doing?
Blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds. Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Favorable situation there. Manageable. Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Mayfield. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon.
Yeah, absolutely it is.
Taken from just outside the 30. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down.
Take it to the half.
Second
Take it to
and
the
right
half.
at
Take it to the
yard.
half.
The tackle made by Jesse Bates.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, all right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll begin out in Houston, and it's the Texans who've got the lead in the second quarter. The Texans trying to hold on and claim victory. From there, let's head to New Jersey. The Jets at home at MetLife Stadium. And at this point, they trail the visiting Baltimore Ravens. 2 touchdown passes there for Lamar Jackson. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh. Check on the Steelers at home at Heinz Field. And at this point, they trail the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Julio Jones, a touchdown reception. In the game you're watching has been Baker Mayfield with a strong first half. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
I'll be right here waiting. Can't wait till you get back. Probably, but still.
Off-play action. Briscoe. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pick up there at 22.
2 yards.
But that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On first down, it's Bell. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
The ball carrier.
A gain of 3, second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Briscoe. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Le'Veon Bell.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First down, Titans.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he...
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Touchdown.
Derrick Henry hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Titans have made this a one-score game. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25 yards.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Shotgun, it's Mayfield. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Right there, 54, right there.
Mayfield. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Good job.
And he is
Good
met
tackle right there,
at the
Jalen
line
Brown.
of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
3rd down and 9.
Mayfield down.
Good job when you
And
get off
that
the field.
is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be Titan football. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Well, things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
On 1st and 10, Briscoe. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw again. Briscoe.
Oh, God damn it!
Maybe some alligator arms there going
This
over the
motherfucker drops the fucking football.
It's rare that a receiver of his caliber
God
will drop
damn
one
it.
pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
I
Damn.
don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And just about 31 here, 40-yard punt.
God
9
damn
on
it.
the return. And the Bengals
Guy
will take
drops the
over here,
fucking
1st and
football.
10. Joe
God
Mixon
damn,
and the
man.
offense ready to go back to work. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Got an open man, it's Harmon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
So what's looming large now is the bogus interception that they scored on in the first quarter, and then the drop touchdown pass that Le'Veon had. I mean, come on, man. Both ways, man. God damn. I mean, we just won it both ways. That's it.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And this is Hurts with it, right side. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield over the middle, complete. That's Harmon. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 34-yard line. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
It's hard to beat them when you do
One of the ways
this.
the quarterbacks keep all the receivers
It's
alive
hard
in
to
play.
beat them.
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field.
Like, it's
and
hard.
Here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
First down, Mayfield. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Of course.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Throwing. Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Yeah.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, Briscoe. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
Are you fucking
It's
kidding
picked
me?
off at his own 46. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Wow.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but back.
Perfect.
Off, and it proved fruitful.
Perfect.
Are you just going back? Can I go?
Oh, yeah.
I have
However.
stuff to do. Excited to eat
Wow.
these nugs.
Look how much. Oh, wow. We thrown to this guy because we see him breaking open, and maybe they make this guy. Oh, well.
Get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Now a first down run is going nowhere.
Pressure.
He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss of 2. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this
Those are
defense
good.
hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Mayfield looks to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Oh, yeah.
Mayfield on first down. That's taken in by Higgins. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. To throw, Mayfield. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Cincinnati. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Now Joe Mixon. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach, he's in big trouble.
Oh.
And the Bengals on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Again, it's Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
The kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
I mean, you're just not going to beat him.
Now McManus for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. That time a 6-play drive. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans now just about ready to take over. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
You really got no chance, man. I mean,
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
that guy number
He'll
55.
be dropped after a gain of about
We'll show you the let's show you the bogusness. I'm gonna show you number 55 on their defense. I mean, we're gonna lose. It's okay. I mean, goddamn. But let me show you why. This is why. So this guy gets sucked all the way inside. He's all the way inside. He's all the way inside. And now he's going to run. I mean, come on, man. He sucked all the way inside. He's going to run down Le'Veon Bell? Come on, man. A linebacker? A running back?
It's across the 30 to the 31.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Derrick Henry. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Back to the ground, this time with Bell.
Oh, and here comes the Phantom Holden.
But we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards.
Oh, man. God damn. I mean, you are not going to win.
And so many different
You ain't
types
gonna
of
win when
guys
they do this
rotate
shit.
in on the defensive line now, depending on situations.
Phantom
You can get the
holding
bulky
call.
guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
The Phantom Holden.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. From the gun, Briscoe looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one goes for 8
Make him
yards.
drop it.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Briscoe. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down scores. And they really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up.
I got about 6 minutes. I'll be in there to help you.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Now a 1st down carry by Bell. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, Their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception, and he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
At the Bengals' 32-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Briscoe.
Oh, that's pass interference, right?
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
We'll buy that for
So
$1.
the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Oh, sorry.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Yeah.
This will be caught at about the 6.
Woo,
And he will
touchdown.
score. Touchdown, Titans. A.J.
Too
Brown.
excited,
His
gentlemen.
3rd touchdown
Do
now
another
on
one.
the
Let me see
year.
it.
And the Titans are able to make this a close game again. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays.
Look at you, girl. Look at you knowing the game.
On your quarterback.
Lots
And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a
I'm not
rookie
going to say that.
quarterback, has to give him more confidence.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Danny watches the Bears, but I don't watch the Bears.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Charles, you'd say the magic
guys,
number
listen.
was probably right around 20 for
can we
this
hold them?
defense
Can
because they're
we
facing
hold
one of
them?
the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't
Tied
it?
it
They
up,
really
no
are because no
problem.
matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Some good games going on
In
in
my
the
mind,
early
it already
window.
happened,
This
so-
might be the
Oh,
best of the
shit.
bunch.
Shit, already
You know what
happened.
I'm thinking?
Here's Joe
Interception,
Mixon as
touchdown.
Oh, goddamn, see?
Yeah.
Look at this shit here, see? You ain't gonna beat these guys, man. God darn it, they give them superpowers.
Back to that one, first play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down,
they
he's the
make-
guy
oh,
they've turned
wow.
to. And it doesn't matter what the
Okay,
defense
all right.
thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up
do.
good yardage.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. This pass complete to him.
Oh!
I mean,
He's
come
gonna get
on,
this all the
man.
way
God,
down
see?
inside the 35. Catch and run pays off for 29 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to
So my
find
question is,
someone
how come
open
we can't?
Yeah, there's no
So
way
two
he
guys,
can come down.
Maybe they
two
wanna
guys,
do is a
two
little bit scheme,
guys.
Get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Throw inside complete. That's Morgan.
Oh
That
man.
catch good for only a couple.
2 yards.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Now Mayfield. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Oh,
Inside
man.
the 25 now at the 24. That one a first down pickup of 8.
You tried. You tried, man. They just ain't gonna let you do it though.
Interception.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Guys, I mean, we gotta have
Clock
it.
continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Going right side here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Salvon Ahmed with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
McManus now for the extra point.
Oh, it was a good drive.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. It looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So now the Titans down on the scoreboard. A little under 2.5 to go. They have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, but they need 2 scores. Off the play fake. Briscoe. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off play action. Briscoe. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Oh, who would stand just
Yeah,
in
that's
front of
what I
it.
thought.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you
Alexa,
reset.
stop.
And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Oh, damn, there's nothing on
And he'll take this one down to the
Working.
36. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Mayfield to throw. Catch is made. It's Harmon. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You ain't gonna beat him.
For 15, and the Bengals get a
26-30.
first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether
26
they've
to 30.
scouted him or
4
that they
passes
think
all
he's going
game.
to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
Joe Mixon.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on him.